again, YouTube, and I hope you like that epic intro. It is Judska. Today I'm going to briefly go over the basics of gun penetration for Assault Squad 2. Knowledge of gun penetration is vital to winning in any game. You must know how your tank stacks up against your opponent and how to effectively deal with that situation. The penetration concept is fairly unique to AS2, which in my opinion is the hardest for newer players to grasp correctly. First, I'm going to talk about how the game's information can mislead you for the worse. Using the T-34-85 as an example, it shows up with a maximum armor stat of 90mm. While the turret does have 90mm of frontal armor, the body does not. Keep in mind that the whole armor of the T-34 is sloped, giving the added benefit of additional armor and allowing for the deflection of oncoming enemy shells. If you're wondering where to get this information, you can click on the eye symbol on a unit's buy card to view additional details about the corresponding unit. Clicking on specifications will give you details about the tank's armor on the front, sides, back, and top for both the body and the turret, along with the ballistics of the tank's AP shells. You can also find less detailed info in the bottom left, and through enabling tips on game options, both will give you greater situational awareness, and even I find myself glancing at them from time to time. Next, we're going to look at how angling your tanks can improve its effective armor. I'm going to show you the most radical example, the Tiger 1. In this scenario, I have the Tiger angled at 30 degrees, but it can actually rotate up to 39 degrees for maximum protection. The Tiger can be angled so much because of its 80mm of side armor and box shape. Here you can see me shooting at both tanks with a British Firefly with a 76mm 17-pounder. We can see here that the non-angled tank gets killed in one hit, while the angled tank has no problem deflecting the shells. While the Tiger receives the most benefit of angling its armor, other tanks angled less radically can still be much more effective than their non-angled counterpart. As a pro tip, in between shots you can also angle your turret as well, which could be the deciding factor in your tank engagement. While angling your tank is extremely effective with dealing with opponents from the head-on position, it leaves one side of your tank extremely exposed to a dreaded enemy flank shot. This is something that you must be keen on before deciding to angle your tank, as a damaged track can leave you stranded and an easy target for an enemy player. Next, you can make the most use of your tank by finding areas to put it in the hold down position. When a tank is in the hold down position, it presents itself as a much smaller target to enemy combatants, increasing its likelihood of survival. Another great advantage of the hold down position is that 99% of the time, a damaging tank shell that impacts a turret will only take out the turret, as opposed to a damaging hole shot, which will always take your tank out of commission. Next is one of my favorite units, AT Infantry. AT Infantry is unique in that its armor penetration does not degrade over distance. Every single faction's AT Infantry can kill any tank on the side and most tanks' frontal armor. If the host allows a show armor penetration, which is an option that is normally selected, you can see the amount of armor your tank round or rocket will penetrate while direct controlling on an enemy tank. Last, all tanks come equipped with Apcr Shells. Apcr Shells offer much greater penetration as seen in this test. I first shoot the Jumbo 76s with only AP shells loaded. Switching to Apcr, I have no problem penetrating both tanks at the same distance that I was shooting at them with the AP. Apcr shells are balanced with a decreased range of 30 meters and a limited amount of them, normally 5 per tank, so use them sparingly. So that's it for me, guys. If you have a suggestion for another tip video, drop it in the comments below. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with an awesome display of teamwork by Strat and me taking the hill on farmland. Enjoy.